Hey everybody, I'm Ron and welcome to my channel where I get nostalgic for some of my fondest childhood memories and the pop culture of the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Everything from music and movies and TV shows to skateboarding, video games, and vintage toys and collectibles. So if that sounds like it might be of interest to you, then welcome aboard and let's get into today's video. Okay, so today I've got what's going to be a fun little unboxing and a tasting review. And what I've got today is a collaboration that was done with Stranger Things and Nature Valley. And this is the Peanut Butter Boppers Upside Down Survival Kit. Now, if you're not familiar with Peanut Butter Boppers, they were a snack food of the 80s, and they were on the market only for about 4 years, from 1985 to 1989. And they came in 5 flavors. When they were first introduced, they were available in Fudge Chip, Honey Crisp, and Peanut Butter Crunch. And a little bit later, they introduced Cookie Crunch and Fudge Graham. Now, Netflix has done a lot of different product collaborations over the years since the show started. They've done everything from Eggo waffles to Baskin-Robbins ice cream to frozen pizzas. So I'm really excited for this new collaboration, which was done during the season 5 finale, the final season of Stranger Things. And they were one of the character Steve Harrington's favorite snacks. And when I was watching season 5 and I saw Peanut Butter Boppers show up on screen, I got excited because they were one of my favorite childhood snacks and one of my favorite lunch snacks when I used to take lunch to school. Things like Little Debbie snack cakes, fruit roll-ups, Hunt's snack packs, which those had a presence in season 1 of Stranger Things. But Peanut Butter Boppers, like I said, were only available for a few years on the market. And so they've not been around for almost 40 years. And so when these showed up in the TV series, I got really excited, and so did a lot of other people. And Peanut Butter Boppers is one of those snacks that comes up a lot in Reddit threads or in Facebook groups when people talk about snacks that they miss from their childhood, especially the 1980s. And so I'm really excited to be able to check this out. So these became available during season 5 of Stranger Things. And there was a very limited supply of this offer, I believe 500 in total. So they initially went up for sale via a website, and it was surprisingly very underpromoted. I only heard about it, I think, through just some random Instagram post. And when these went on sale, they pretty much sold out within like a few minutes, I believe. And there was 250 of these, I believe, for sale. And then a few days later, they actually had a sweepstakes where you could register your email address, and they had another 250 available at that time, and they just chose random winners. So I think it was only about 500 total that were available for these. So when these went up for purchase, I was on the website. I signed in right away and was able to get this. So this went up for a price of $19.87, which, if you remember, season 5 of Stranger Things takes place in the year 1987. And so this contains, as far as I know, a box of Peanut Butter Boppers, or 4 Peanut Butter Boppers. And I believe there's also a t-shirt inside, and then a recipe card on how to make your own Peanut Butter Boppers at home. And so Peanut Butter Boppers are essentially like a roll type snack. So it's a roll of peanut butter, and then it has a crunchy coating on the outside. It's either rolled in peanuts or, like I said, cookie bits and things like that. So this one is the fudge chip variety, and these were actually my favorite when I was a kid. So that's the flavor that they're doing here in this collaboration. So I'm excited to try these. I'm excited to see how close they taste to the originals. Not that I can even really remember 40 years, almost 40 years ago, what they tasted like, but I'm excited to try it. So let's open it up and see what we got. Okay. All right. So we're going to open it up here. It looks like we got Our Bops Don't Stop, it says on the inside. So we've got a kind of a big card there. Nature Valley, Netflix, Stranger Things, Peanut Butter Boppers. And here is the recipe card. And it's got the recipe on there for how to make, let's see, I'm going to guess this is for the, maybe the Honey Crisp flavor, because it's calling for some oats and honey crunch granola bars to be used. Oh, and chocolate chips as well. So I guess this is the fudge chip version that we have in here. So here is the t-shirt that we've got. Oh, that's pretty cool. Now they didn't specify any kind of shirt size, but it looks like it's a large. It was a one size fits all, so they didn't have any way to request a certain size of shirt, but I'm generally an extra large t-shirt wearer myself, so we'll just have to make sure we wash this in cold water and don't dry it too long, or maybe hang it to dry so it doesn't shrink. But that's kind of cool. Black t-shirt with the logo on it, and the kind of a ringer tee with the white trim on the neck and the sleeves. Although I can see that looks like the logo's a little bit off center there. I don't know if you can see that on camera or not. It's kind of a little bit crooked, maybe a little bit off center, but hey, not going to complain. And here we have this part of the box. Let's see if I can get these out here. We have our box of peanut butter boppers. And that's kind of cool. It's got kind of a metallic sort of printing on the box there. And like I said, this is the fudge chip variety. We got the nutrition facts here on the side of the box here on one side, and then it looks like we got the Squawk WSQK, the advertisement for the radio station. It's there in season 5. Our Bops Don't Stop. Okay, well, that is the peanut butter boppers. I think I'm going to open it up and try one of them and see how they taste. All right, and here we go. There is a peanut butter bopper, just like Steve Harrington had. I'm going to open this up and give it a taste. Get a little close up here. There is the peanut butter bopper. So, all right, let's open this up and give it a taste. So, oh, looks like this one's a little bit brittle, but see there, we got the, like I said, it's rolled peanut butter, and you got rolled in some crispy, I think it's puffed rice there, and some chocolate chips. Let's give this a taste. It tastes pretty similar to how I remember. You got the peanut butter on the inside, and you got some puffed rice and some little chocolate chips on the outside. I'm just going to ignore the nutrition facts on here, because if I pay too much attention to that, I probably won't be eating another one of these peanut butter boppers for quite a while. But there you have it. Peanut Butter Boppers collaboration with Nature Valley and Netflix's Stranger Things. So, hope you enjoyed that. If you did, leave a like. Maybe subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. And hey, if you had peanut butter boppers, give me a comment below. Share a memory that you have from maybe if you had peanut butter boppers back in the 80s, or maybe what some of your favorite childhood lunchbox favorite snacks were. So anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.